Hello guys, and welcome back to She's Diabetic. For those of you who are new here, hello, my name is Andrea. I have been a type 1 diabetic for over 19 years. Just celebrated my diaversary, and this is just a channel all about that. So today I've got something a little bit different for you guys, and I'm quite excited to share it with you, and I really hope you enjoy it. And that is more or less an exercise vlog. I really wanted to show you guys exercise in action. So I'm doing some workouts from home, of course, because quarantine. But yeah, I wanted to share those with you guys and show you step by step what my blood sugar is before a workout, the action that I'm taking, either eating carbs, turning down temp basals, disconnecting my pump, taking insulin, all those sort of options, and then what happens on the other side of that exercise, or what happens even in the middle of said exercise. Big disclaimer coming at you, and I know I don't have to say it, but I just want to remind you guys, these are techniques and tips and tricks that I've honed over, to be honest, years of getting to know my body and my body's relationship to these different types of exercises. So that being said, they will not be the same for you, almost certainly, but it gives you an idea and a little peek into the perspective of another type 1 diabetic and how I go about exercising and making that work with my blood sugars, avoiding lows, that kind of thing. But again, it's just my personal experience. We're all different, and before you start any sort of exercise regime or anything like that, please, please, please speak to your doctor, speak to your general practitioner, speak to your endocrinologist, and talk over how you can do that most safely with your diabetes. Big disclaimer, over with. Let's get to the video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you're doing all right in quarantine. Sending you lots and lots of love, and here we go. Okay guys, it's 10:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. I'm about to do a glutes and abs workout for 30 minutes. Some of it will be, well, all of it will be body weight based. I don't have any weights. A lot of mat work, which is what I'll film for you guys, and then we'll check in after. But right now I am 108 side arrow going down. I'm slightly concerned about this, but this is a little experiment. I'm gonna try this out for 30 minutes prior to this. So at about 10 o'clock, about 9:55, I set a temporary basal for 0% for 30 minutes. I'm thinking that is gonna kick in, and I'm not gonna need to eat anything until afterwards, but we'll see if that proves right. I like to do my morning workouts fasted, so that's what I did in order to try to achieve that, but I'm not sure I'm gonna get through it. So I've got my glucose tablets nearby, should anything go awry, and if so, I can just pause the video and restart. No big deal. That's the joy of working out at home, right? I'll check in with you guys after, and I'll let you know how it goes. Fingers crossed, I don't go low. Okay, that was hardcore, but I felt pretty good. And yeah, I'm glad I took that risk because it is now 118 and stable. So you can see it was dipping low there, but then it leveled off because of the temporary basal. Now, if I had done that temporary basal during the workout, I don't think I would have had the same result. It was that pre-temporary basal. So 30 minutes before the workout, 0% for 30 minutes worked best for me in this instance. And I've talked about that in my exercise video about how sometimes temporary basals, well, almost all the time, temporary basals do not work for me unless I've done them 30 minutes to an hour before the workout. If I do it right in the moment of the workout, that insulin from the basal rate is already on board, and it's gonna push me down low regardless. So that's actually a very good example of this, and I'm glad I caught it on camera. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock here, so just before dinner, I'm gonna get in a 45-minute aerobics workout. So my blood sugar right now is 155 side arrow going down. And you can see I've been quite high here a lot of this afternoon. I haven't moved a lot, so I know that once I start moving, I'm going to probably see a plummet. So I'm going to, for the first 30 minutes of the class, physically take my pump off, so I've not got any insulin going into me, and have a couple of these fruit and nut, it's basically like a dried fruit snack. I'm gonna have about 15 grams of carbohydrate of these, and then do that first half an hour of the class, connect my pump up for the last 15 minutes, and I should be good to go. Or that's the plan. just to check in, it's midway through. I am 123 straight arrow going down. I've got about 10 minutes left. I feel good. I feel like I've had my pump off for long enough, so I'm gonna reconnect now, finish off those last 10 minutes, and then check in with you again. Whew, okay guys, workout complete, and I have ended my workout at 119 side arrow going down. Doesn't work all the time, but pretty happy with that. That was a 45-minute aerobics workout. I did some floor work that I didn't show you, some ab work, and then we did all that burnout on the glutes and thighs. So I find when I'm using those big muscle groups, that's when I get a real drop in my glucose. So the fact that I've managed through without a low, I'm very grateful, and now I'm going to eat dinner. All right guys, another day, another workout. So I am just about to do a 30-minute dance cardio workout. It is noon here. I haven't eaten anything yet. I just had a coffee this morning, and my blood sugar as it stands is 151 side arrow going up. So because I had that coffee, I know I'm gonna get a little rise from that, thus that side arrow going up. So I'm not gonna do a temp basal or anything of the sort. I'm just gonna go straight into a 30-minute dance cardio workout, and I'll check in with you after. Okay guys, I am absolutely sweating, but that was great. So my blood sugar right now, wow, it is 152. So started at 151, didn't take any action, but I did have that coffee, and now I'm 152. This is one of the reasons that I like to work out in a fasted state, because probably if I had done that any other time, I would have seen more of a drop. I did have that coffee on board to help. But when I work out in a fasted state in the morning, I'm way more insulin resistant, and therefore exercise isn't going to make me plummet like it usually would, say, in the afternoon and especially in the evening. That is just an example, but had I taken any insulin with my coffee, that would have been an issue for this workout. But I drink coffee all the time. I sort of know my body with that circumstance, and that's why I felt quite confident in this decision. I wouldn't mind being a little bit lower in this workout, but you know what? I will take the 150s all day long. Oh, wait, before I shut this off. Yesterday, Dexcom, it is Friday today, Dexcom announced approval for the back of the arm. So look, I got my Dexcom in the back of the arm. I actually was set for a change of my Dexcom yesterday anyways, and I got the email through and I was like, yes. So proud to be sporting my Dexcom on the back of the arm. You might have caught that in the workout. I'll probably make a video and post about it and stuff, but just to let you guys know, Dexcom's been approved for the back of the arm. So exciting times. So yay. Yes, it's the little things. Here we are reporting in live from another glorious day in isolation. I am just about to go out for a walk. It is 4:15 right now. I've been inside all day, and we are allowed to go out for a walk in the UK, just so you guys know. We're allowed to go out for one bit of exercise per day, so that is what I'm going to do. I've been pretty stagnant today, so my body needs it. So right now, my blood sugar is 169 straight arrow. So that's a little bit higher, obviously, than I would like it to be. My guess is when I start going on this walk, it's gonna come down. Because I've been so still a lot of the day, I'm thinking that's gonna come down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna touch my pump. I'm not gonna put on any temporary basals. I'm just gonna take a walk. It'll probably be about an hour long, and we will see what happens. So I am about 45 minutes into my walk, and I thought I would do a little blood sugar update for you guys because I am slightly dropping. So my blood sugar currently is, can you see that? 91, side arrow going down. So I'm pretty darn happy with how that worked out, but I'm about 15 minutes away from home and I'm slightly worried that I'm gonna drop. So what do I always take with me on a walk? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do 2 glucose tablets and see where that leaves me. By the way, I certainly shouldn't have worn a coat because it's hotter than the sun outside. All right, I'm back from my walk. Let's check in to see how she's doing. Right now I am 115 side arrow going up. So I would say the 2 glucose tablets were an excellent idea, and I feel pretty happy with how that all shook out. In hindsight, maybe I would have done a 50% temp basal, or maybe even 25. But you know, these things, you live and you learn. And as well, I feel pretty good about that outcome, to be honest. I didn't go low during the walk. I interrupted it before it went low, so I feel great about that. And feel great from having a walk and being outside. So there we go. That is my exercise in action with type 1 diabetes vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe there were some insights you could gather and garner from that. It's not easy, for sure, but it's definitely worth it. So worth it to me, in my personal opinion. Never, ever, 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 ever are 2 workouts the same. And never are 2 blood sugars the same during workouts. I can find routines and things that I see more often than not during a certain type of workout and a certain type of exercise, but that being said, every single workout and situation is unique, and they don't all pan out like I've shown on the video. They're not all come in with a great number, come out with a great number. And you'll have seen that in the video, but I just want to reiterate to you guys, it's not always smooth sailing, and I caught some really good blood sugar levels, I thought, during some of these workouts. So I just want to reiterate that that's not always the case. And if it isn't the case for you, whether you're starting out an exercise regime or you're trying to do something within quarantine and it's just frustrating, please know that I feel you. I've experienced it myself, and I'm sending you loads and loads of good vibes and the strength to keep on going and keep on trying, because I really believe practice makes perfect with exercise and type 1 diabetes, and we can do this. This is within our power, but we just have to do a little trial and error to figure out the best way to go about it. If there's anything within this video or beyond that you would like me to elaborate more on, pop it down in the comments down below. I would love to hear it and what would be of interest to you guys, because that's what I want to give you. So that being said, I wish you guys a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Great blood sugars, straight CGM lines, especially with those exercise routines. But most of all, and most importantly, and also why I love exercise, I wish you a happy, healthy mind with it all. Thank you guys so much for watching, sending you strength, sending you love throughout this quarantine period and beyond. And I'll see you next week. Mwah! Bye guys.